G'day, good evening, whichever you prefer, and welcome to tonight's stream where I decided to take a look at Elite Dangerous. Mostly because I haven't played this game in about a year. At least a year, probably more. And a lot has changed since a lot has been added. And recently I thought I wanted to get back into it, see how we go. And what better way to do that than to literally just hop in and see where things lead. So, this is my ship. It is the Anaconda, which is the one I unlocked before stopping playing the game for a while. It is one of the largest ships in the game. This thing is actually about the size of, the Polaris in Star Citizen. So, yes, this is a 150 odd meter long ship, if I recall. It is huge. Now, it can do a bit of everything. It's a cargo hauler, it's a combat ship. You can fit a carrier bay for carrying a single fighter in it, which I don't have fitted, mostly because I forgot that is a thing now. And you can fit rovers, which I do have fitted to this thing. So just looking along the hull here, maybe I should do like my Star Citizen style ship review vids, but with, Elite Dangerous ships. That might be a thing I could do, I don't know. Because I like having a look at them, it's kind of cool. Love the thrusters on this thing, just giant banks and those massive claw engines. I've for some reason got this weird rotation in the free camera. I don't know why that is. I don't have that when doing anything else. Yeah, it's weird. Also, I think I may be getting a bit choppy on the stream. I'm not sure if it's my internet, but it seems like it keeps pausing now and then. You guys let me know if that is a thing that's going on right now. Because I really hope it isn't, but I can't honestly tell, Aussie internet being utterly shite as it is. Yeah, there's some of the details on the top there. But yeah, I don't know what it's doing, because according to this, I'm not dropping frames. OBS is showing I'm not dropping frames, but if I look at the actual preview in YouTube, it is all over the place. Maybe it's just lag, but I don't know. That's a cool looking ship in one of the custom paint jobs. But let's get back into it. So I'm at Avnet platform. I was actually flew here from a decent bit away. I was doing missions because I wanted to get some reputation with the Alliance. Because if we go to this tab over here, I've got decent reputation with the Feds and the Empire, but I've got like no reputation with the Alliance. So I want to do something about that. And no, it's not the Rebel Alliance, unfortunately. System status are okay. Finances are okay. Yeah, well, that's fine. I got some permits for some places. Don't really need to worry about that. As for my ship loadout at the moment, actually, it's probably... If I go to the starports and outfitting, you can probably see that better. Oh, I don't actually have an outfitting at this station. Never mind, we'll go somewhere else where I can do that. We got anywhere. I'm near the... What's it called? The places where we had all the beta. Let's go. Take a look. Make sure I toggle my lights, because I like having my lights on. Now, one thing that Elite does great is sound. Hopefully, the sound is okay. It looks like it could be a little quiet. I'm not sure. Also, man, this screen is very orange right now. Yep. Nice accent you got there, lad. Let's lift ourselves up. Retract the gear. Now, following the rules of the sea, the red light is for the port side, the green light is for the starboard, so we're going to align ourselves in that position. Now, we want to pass port to port, so we'll travel to the right-hand side of the entrance. Not something you need to do, of course, I just do it for the sake of, well, it seems like something that would make more sense. We're going to head over to Iranen, which was one of the beta systems. I haven't been to the beta systems in a long time either, and I thought, why not? They're an actual place now. We used to have very limited space in which to fly in, and I played the beta a lot. Oop. Try not and collide anything. There we go. Navigated that well. Power ourselves up a little. Yeah, we're not trespassing. There we go. Oop, we're speeding a little. Let's just cruise out. Now, we want to jump to Iranen, so 12.3 light years away, easy jump for this ship. When I have it in its trade alert, I get like over 30 odd light years. Right now, what have I got? Yeah, 23.63 to 23.28 as the max, because, well, I'm currently carrying a fair few weapons. I've got beam lasers, pulse lasers, I've got some turrets, a plasma accelerator, and a kill warrant scanner for bounty hunting type stuff. Anyway, let's boost on up, get some speed up, and we'll make the jump to Iranen. With a frameshift drive, or friendship drive, or whatever you want to call it. Also, yay for squeaky chair. God, I love a squeaky chair. No, I don't actually have any plans for what I'm doing for this stream. I've actually got a tad bit of a headache, and my voice is not quite what it normally is, so that's why I haven't done any videos or anything for a while. And, yeah, we'll see how we go, I suppose. We had the budget come out, the new federal budget, last night. No mention on the NBN, unfortunately. I'd love to have decent internet access. Preferably with something that would allow me to, you know... I think, actually... Let's fly somewhere. Let's go to where you are. You're quite a fair bit away, but why not? Mostly because, well, then I can do an actual planetary landing. Why not? I haven't done many of those. Let's just cruise over there. But yeah, I'd love to have a decent internet connection. My download speed's not bad. It's really terrible by international standards, but for here it's okay. It's the upload speed that utterly sucks. It's why I can't do my streams in anything more than 360p without them getting all choppy and terrible. 480p I can sorta do, but that's provided the stars are aligned, which god I worship, and what the weather conditions are outside. So generally I'm not going to get away with it. Which is a real shame, really. Yeah, this is a bit of a jump, so we'll just set ourselves in the blue cruising configuration. Big bridge on this ship. Apparently they added multi-cruise stuff. I've no idea how it works, but I assume that this ship would have it, given we've got a few, you know, extra chairs. But yeah, interesting way you control the ship as well. I love that you've got an actual full-on QWERTY keyboard. That's useful. And the weird, like, hand pad thing. But every ship is controlled via a HOTAS system, which I am actually using to play the game. I'm using my X55, same one I use for Flight Sims and Star Citizen, and, well, basically every game I don't play with either a Xbox controller, because I play a lot of games with that these days, and some of them, like World of Warships, the keyboard and mouse. I would actually do streams of World of Warships, but I really don't think my internet could handle it, you know. Trying to play a multiplayer game at the same time as streaming, that's probably not going to end well. Same reason I have this playing at the moment on a private group. Which, you know, it's not perfect. It's not what the game was designed for. But it's what's working at the moment, so that's what I'm just going to have to leave it as for now. Now, are we going to overshoot like I normally overshoot? I hope not. Yeah. We're going to overshoot a bit, so let's power down. We could try and get close to forces near the gravity well. But, yeah, we're just going to shoot past, because I was always a failure at that. Oops. Let's spin ourselves around. A little bit of speed, not a lot. I had a whole bunch of fun trying to reconfigure all my controls for this. Trying to figure out which ones were which, and I haven't entirely succeeded. My controls are different to how I remember when I played the game. Oops, some guy wants to try and interdict me, I think. Good luck. Yeah, the good old turn of shame. Something I always manage to do. And the thing is, the Anaconda's even worse for it because it turns slowly. I love how it handles, but you're not going to be, you know, turning on the spot, shall we say. Who's this guy that wants to try and catch me anyway? Guy in a python. Yeah, good luck. Oop. Let's outline ourselves better as we start entering the atmosphere. Well, it's not really an atmosphere, is it? These ones don't have atmospheres, if I recall. You just sort of enter their sphere of influence, so to speak. But my first turn, actually, of Explorer with Horizons was when I downloaded the update 2 days ago. And I was trying to have a go at playing it there. And I accidentally deployed the rover in a city. I'm like, oh, cool, I can drive around for a city. Until I realised I didn't know how to get back into my ship. So I found that you could recall the ship, which glitched the ship into the terrain somewhere. It was taking damage, presumably because it was getting shot at. And, yeah, I got my rover's HP down to 23% before I was able to figure out that I could request a docking and get given a place to drive. So, yeah, that was fun. Also, we're going to be taking a while in this cruise. I think we may want to level off a bit. I could probably speed up a bit as well, but it's fine. We are slowly descending. I don't want to actually land at this place. I just want to land next to it. I don't even know what their reputation with me is. This should be okay. Oops, wrong button. The Formidine Rift? Not actually sure where that is. I look to be okay with these people at least. Let's slow right down now. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where that is. I never really went far in this. What do we got? We got less than 1 Earth gravity. So landing will be a piece of cake. I really should change my HUD color. In the beta I used like green I quite liked. It matched the lights on the X55. That's like the sole reason I used that color. We're 80 kilometers up. We're a lot higher than I would be in my airliners. 12,000 light years, I'm guessing. That's quite a trek. What ship did you use for that? Did you use like an Asp or something? I know a lot of people like the Asp. I always kind of liked the Diamondback, but I never got to fly one because they were added after I'd gone past that size of ship. Maybe I should just buy one. Like buy an Asp, not an Asp, a Diamondback Explorer or something and just fit it out and do something with it. Nice slow descent here. The terrain is starting to appear now. Oop, there we go, dropping from orbital crew. Now we're in glide mode. Fair enough. I love the rattles in the ship. Ooh, 46 light years. Damn, that is nice. I mean, granted, it's not really good for just direct exploring, but it's very nice for just traveling. Like, particularly traveling back, I would say that is really nice for. We're descending quite steep, but we're at a stable rate. Yep. Like I said, I just want to sort of land on the outskirts. It looks like there's a nice sort of crater, so maybe we'll aim ourselves towards that, given I'm not sure where this settlement actually is. Like I said, last time I was in Iran, it was in the beta probably, when we had the whole transport of fish, because that was one of the best ways to make money. Oh yeah, I'll pull up. I don't have my ILS automated landing system like I do when flying my 737 or my Embraers, but we'll be fine. Completed our glide apparently. Now we're getting in pretty close. Sure. No contacts in range. I really should go and claim all these bounties at some point. I mean, I claimed like a 577k one yesterday. Asp-shaped dents, that's a good way to describe it. I haven't actually done many landings on planetary surfaces yet. I've only done, I think, 2. No, this is my 3rd, but unlike those 2 which are in a Sidewinder, this one I've decided to bring my Anaconda with, so we shall see how this goes. Looks like the settlement is on top of a mountain range. Interesting. I would have thought they'd build it in the crater there. That to me seems like a better place. Is the stream still choppy then? I don't know, I know some people will get frustrated at the low quality of my streams, but unfortunately, I can't really do much about that. Do I want to land at this place or not? I was going to say I was going to land at that crater, but that crater seems like it's a heck of a long way from this outpost. Because that crater looks like it's a lot flatter, so that'd be a nicer place to land. Also, we're getting a bit low now. My lights still on? Yes, they were. Yeah, like you say, you mentioned on the gravity, that's always a good thing to look at. Let's just land at this place. Looks like I haven't got a contact, so... the gear down. Yeah, I don't have a contact at this place. That's interesting. I'm guessing they don't have one. Yep, unsuitable terrain here. Is this place anyway? Maybe they don't have something for a ship the size of an Anaconda to land at, so I would have guessed that is probably a good point to make. They got a bunch of drones. Yeah, they got a bunch of drones. Doesn't look like they got anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna land in that crater. Put the gear away and let's go land in the crater. Easier to find a landing spot there. Presumably. Boost ourselves up to speed. Because none of this looks flat enough. That's why I think that's a really weird spot to have built a little outpost. Yeah, I'd read about those. The sentries. Like I said, I haven't really followed Elite. Like I said, last time I played it was just after Power dropped. Like I played a little bit of that, didn't really get it. And yeah, that was it. Yeah, wow, I don't know what's going on with my net right there. Man, what's there anything eating my net bandwidth? I don't think so. I'm gonna close Steam just in case, even though it's not downloading anything. I'm on ADSL 2, which we got installed 2 years ago using the old World War II period copper, basically. So yeah, very old-fashioned internet. But there's unfortunately nothing else better available. I don't even live very far from Melbourne, but I live far enough away to not get anything. This actually isn't as flat as I thought it would be. It's still saying my video output is low. But OBS is now showing a mostly green status. I don't know. Yeah, I think I can at most get around, what is it? I'm supposed to get something like up to 18 megabits a second down or whatever. But in reality, you know, it's like, I'm lucky if I get 750 kilobytes down and probably about, well, less than like a couple hundred kilobytes a second on the upload. Unsuitable terrain here as well. Yeah, the exchange is literally at the end of my street. But, you know, what I've got is the best I can get. And it costs me a lot. It costs like $110 a month for internet that is like 1/10 the quality that you can get overseas. But that's the Australian way for you. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to find anywhere suitable to land this here. Oop. Yeah, it all reckons it's all unsuitable here. Oop. Thinks I'm okay in this spot. Oop. Unsuitable terrain now. Did I drift past it? I don't really want to reverse into a mountain, so I'm not gonna strafe rearwards a lot. Oop. There we go. Yeah, that's so helpful. Hold Joy 20 to launch. I'm not sure which button on my X55 is Joy 20. So that is the fun of what's it called? Programming things. Yeah, Swansea Jack, that seems to be about the speed I get as well. I probably should fuel these things, shouldn't I? Can I deploy it at all? Apparently not. Why can't I deploy that? Maybe I'm not on an even enough surface. Yeah, I'm probably not on an even enough surface, actually. Let's have a look. Where am I? Oh, wrong button. Come on. There we go. Yeah, not the most even surface. But hey, I'm landed. I can't turn the HUD off, I don't think, because it's bound to the same button it seems that is the one that controls my microphone in OBS. Yeah, that's not a very flat surface looking at it there. But hey, I'm down. I've landed somewhere. Some random part of, whatever the name of this moon / planet was. Around in 5, I think. Yeah. Oop, signal lost, so we're getting too far away. Yeah, that actually... Like, I love sites like that. Yeah, let's get back in. Yeah, sites like that are cool. I love all the lighting on the Eve ship. Elite ships. God, this isn't an Eve ship. It's a shame you can't get any closer though. Like, there's a limit to how close you can get. I'd love to be able to get really nice in and close with these things. Yeah, enjoying the view. Yeah, I like the view. Whoops. Man, we can look underneath the surface of the world. That would be great for miners to do. So, nice galaxy there. And what's that? I'm guessing it's a nebula. Sort of in the center right there. I don't know, I think so. Yeah. All nicely shut down for now. It's just a shame I can't turn the goddamn HUD off without muting myself. I could mute myself. My commentary is not really adding a whole bunch to this. How far can we go anyway? It seems we can go. Oops, button. I like the shape of the animation. 250 meters. That's not bad. My jump range on this one is like 22 point something because I've got big guns and turrets and things in it. Whereas when I had it in my trade fit, it was like 34 light years or so. Because it's just whatever the base range is by having it lighter with a smaller shield with a bunch of shield boosters, smaller power plant, because I wasn't carrying any weapons beyond the turrets. And yeah, that sort of thing. So, shame we can't deploy the rover here. That would be nice. Also, how do you fuel the rover? I assume that's something you need to, like, buy, I would guess. That's something I should really look up at some point. I love that I'm just competent as well. Where is it? Yeah, say mine's 22.68 to 23.28. Well, I haven't played the game in a while. I'm guessing I'm gonna call you custom, even though you're missing the letter for there. It's like CUSTM. But yeah, I always liked the game. I played it a lot in beta. I played it a lot in the initial launch. I just like spaceship games in general. I don't care what they are. I'm one of those few people that apparently enjoyed No Man's Sky because it was colorful and it had ships, and that was enough for me. Um, maybe I should do a video or something in that one day. But oh, you have to make up your own fuel. Fair enough. What was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted. I do that a lot, actually. Um, yeah, if I remember the way the servers work, they're sort of like peer-to-peer. So, you know, you're not going to see everyone in the same universe. But if you're in a private group like I am, you can get your friends in it, and then you'll be guaranteed to be kept together. At least from what I recall. But yeah, like I said, I got this game in its early beta. I actually backed it it was in its alpha state. And before that, I just sort of... Well, like I said, I played it a lot in the beta. I'm mostly a trade player myself. I like a bit of exploration, I like a bit of bounty hunting. But I like just flying from place to place. Right panel. Inventory. Oh yeah, there's all this stuff. Interesting. You could kill other players if you went into the open play, I believe. I don't think they show up otherwise, but it is a big universe. You need sulfur and phosphorus. Okay. So I'm like down to 45% fuel on the SRV simply because when I got, like I said, when I got stuck the first time I drove it, which is like the only time I've driven it because, well, after having a near-death experience the first time in your rover, you're not so willing to get back into it after that. I must have looked like a right buffoon driving around a city trying to find where the hell I could get back on my ship. Now, which button's Joy 20? That button. Okay, so upward thrust, I'm guessing, is the one that will work. Yeah, griefers are an issue with a lot of games, unfortunately. I mean, I like to sort of roleplay in these sort of games. Let's just go to my regular visit when I was here, Azerbaijan City. Put the gear up. Oh, am I? I'm reversing, I think. Come on. Yes, I was reversing. Whoops. Oh dear. Uh, yeah, the thing we have with multiplayer games is, in my experience anyway, is if you give players tools, they will find ways to be dicks to one another. It's just what people do when you have the filter of a online, sort of mask, I suppose. Generation ship? No, I haven't seen anything in this game yet, really. Because a lot of the stuff was added after I stopped playing. A bit of a different sound. Leave the surface. I loved the Python. That was one of my favorite ships. Because not only was it an awesome, trader, it was also a ship that could land at medium outposts, which was great for finding those markets that the guys flying the Type 9s were, accessing. Oh yeah, so you have got information there. Fair enough. Know that. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near that amount of money. Probably saw when I was scanning the panel, I have just over 100 mil as collateral, plus the Condor and a whole bunch of other ships I've got scattered across the galaxy. Start aligning ourselves. There we go. We've left influence of the planet mostly. There's Azerbaijan City. Got some other ships around. That guy who was supposedly going to try and take our stuff didn't follow us. Federal assault ship. That's got to be a new one. Added. Added was a nice ship. Eagle. Yeah, I've got like the beta one somewhere. Oh, here we go. You want to contact me? Fair enough. Let's see. If I can remember what my targets are. I've got an empty cargo hold. So, have fun with that. Where is he? Is that one? Bob of Iranin. Nice. Ah, you want decision. I'll wait for you to shoot first. Have fun with that. Actually, one of my buttons. Here he is. There we go, that button. Oops. One of my buttons operate that scanner. Whoops. Whoops. I don't know what I touched. I touched something. I can't remember what any of my buttons are. That's the button I accidentally touched. Whoops. Isn't this fun? Where is he? Okay. He's right there. Yeah. Put my stuff into... Yeah, why not? You can tell I haven't played this in a while, can't you? Yeah, I know my shields are down. That's the problem with these shields. Where is he anyway? He's behind me, isn't he? Yep. Why has he got his frameshift drive charging? You're running away. Why are you running away? Yep, he ran away. Fair enough. Let's go away then. That was fun. Oh yeah, right. Retract them. That was fun. Mostly because I don't remember what any of my controls are. Yeah, they did. Like I said, I think one of my buttons is shield cells. I don't know which it is. One of them. Just like one of them is heatsink. Again, don't remember which one it is. I should probably look up these buttons, but if I go into the controls, they're all like, hang on, let's go, like, say, cooling. Like, Joy 10, I think I know which one that one is. I think that's the one written as SW5 on the thing. Joy 11? Might be that one. I don't know. That's the issue I have. It's like, yes, you're giving me controls, but I'd like to know which ones those actually are. Because without them, they're not, like, Joy 4? I'm not sure what that one is. Like, Joy 3, that's the side one, so I know which one that is. Yeah, I don't know which one that is. Yeah. Also, I don't know which button I was using to swap my fire groups. I should probably find out. Oh, wrong button. Ah, it's that one. I don't know what the other option does, but that one's swapping between them, so good. Yeah, this is where you should read the manual before you take your ship out. Ah, the joys of not having played in a while. We'll just have to get this ship patched up again. I know a lot of the time I flew... What was it? The Vulture? Or was it the Vulture? I don't know. The one that's like a dedicated fighter that was like a big one that had quite large hard points. I know I used that when I was bounty hunting a fair bit. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's that. Maybe I'll have to look at the galactic map and see if I can find where it is. We're going too fast, so slow down. Down. Yep. Better. Yeah, I didn't bother putting any armor stuff on the hull. I probably should if I was to take this seriously. But I just kind of wanted to stick some guns on this because I was going to take it somewhere that isn't just my normal trade routes, or once were my normal trade routes. They're probably dead, you know, long dead by now. But yeah, love the cracking on the glass though. That's kind of a nice effect. Even if you don't really see it when you're looking around, you sort of see a little bit on the edges there. Yep, let's disengage. Here we are. Yeah, I'm not in the station perimeter yet. Yeah, I also forgot that power management is a thing you need to do. Because I think my power plant isn't very good in this still.
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 2-4.
Okay, line ourselves up with the lights again. Also, one thing I noticed, that guy pulled me out and he said he wanted me to drop cargo. I'm pretty sure I'm not carrying any cargo. I know I have like only the tiniest cargo bay. Nah, no docking computer. I always fly it manually. I like flying manually. Plus, when they first added the docking computer, I remember it used to take for ages and it would like smash you into the station. So, granted, that's back in, like I said, early beta. But that was when they added it, I believe. I never used it. Touchdown. We're a bit off center. Backwards slide. There we go. There we go. Touchdown. Or rather, we're in the bit where it lands for you. There we go. Oops, actually, before I enter that, let's enter the hangar first. Turn off the lights so we don't blind anyone on the elevator. There we go. Yeah, I don't have any cargo. Oh, actually, I do have cargo. Where did I get that from? I don't know. It's not from any mission. So I guess I've just got air fabric insulation. Fair enough. Ah, lovely repair bill. Let's just repair, restock. Not that I really use much ammo there. And refuel. Yeah, if we go to the outfitting, you'll see that my loadout is probably pretty damn terrible. I mean, my power margins when deployed are, yeah. Also, I haven't learned this new menu system yet. I'm used to the old one. I have no idea where to find anything. So yeah, I don't know about all this. There's the 4 shield boosters. I used to have this just loaded up with shield boosters and a size 4 shield when doing trading. Oops, I just went to exactly the same one. Hard points, I should probably swap these around. I always like the beams, so maybe I should just group them. I don't know, I've got pulses. So that's a fixed one. Why have I got a fixed laser on there when everything else is gimbal or turreted? I don't know. I apparently do. Yeah, those turrets are just left over from when I was doing trading again. Core internal, yeah. Yeah, see, my power plant's not great. I mean, it's a bigger one than what my original was. but it's still not very much. 7D thrusters, yeah, because, well, Anaconda's expensive as hell. I never bothered to upgrade it fully. Yeah, fuel tank. Empty military compartment, I don't know what's supposed to go in there. This stuff, I guess. But, yeah, I've never put anything in it. I don't know what any of them do either. I always liked the beam lasers. They weren't very effective, but I like the look of them. And for me, that is one of my key things with the game. Then yeah, 7B shield cell bank. No, I don't know anything about what the engineers is, so I haven't been to any of that. I don't know what any of that does yet. I've got nothing in these internal compartments. They're all just empty. Oh, except for the vehicle bay. I've got stuff in there. And the single cargo rack. Planetary approach suite. I'm not sure what I want to do with my weapons. I should probably get rid of the beam or trade it for something else. They've only got kinetic weapons here. I liked energy because then you don't have to rely on ammo as much. But yeah. Actually, whilst I remember, I'm going to rebind my controls for cooling and stuff just so I know exactly what it is. So I want them to be that button, that to be that button. I want under cooling. Which are you? You're up. No, you. Hang on. Do I have anything on this button? Cycle next fire group. I do. Wait, I was cycling fire group on another button. Whatever. You go that one. You go that one. Not that I ever used silent running. Secondary fire. Cycle next fire group. Previous fire group. Deploy hard points. Yeah, that. Secondary fire, is that the right button? Yes, it is. Targeting is the thing I have no idea. Cycle target ahead should be that one, yeah. These were on the hat, so. Well, I like that there's a cycle previous ship, but there's no other one, so. Next hostile. Previous hostile. Highest threat, I guess, is that one. 60 jump range, man. That's nice. Yeah, I have no idea where any of this is. Actually, let's go. How far am I from the place whose name I can't pronounce? Oh yeah, you can see because I was playing the game before they added the ability to bookmark stuff, the way I would bookmark places was buy a Sidewinder and leave it there. So if I found a place of interest, I have a Sidewinder or something, so I'm littered with just, ships in random spots. There we go, there's where I want to go. Let's go here. Plot route. Yeah, I can make it. What am I following? Fastest route, not most economical, but it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps? Not very far. And that's even with a shorter range, but I've got other stuff here. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, and my Hollow Me, I spent some time making that. I tried to make him look like my EVE Online character. Back when I played EVE Online. Except, of course, my EVE Online character was Emma, so he had some swish robes, not the ugly flight suit that this guy has. But yeah, him. He looks he looks relatively close. Actually, I wonder if I can add an image to the stream just so you guys can see who I'm talking about. If I can remember where the picture is saved. Not there. Hmm. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know. Thing. Under here, maybe? I'm having a hard time finding where all my files are. I've got stuff littered all over the place. I'm tidy and efficient like that. Not any of them. Oh, no. In here, maybe. No. Oh, but there's the comparison I did, so I'll just put that in. So, yeah, there you go. You want? It's a bit weird seeing it in this window. Oops, I accidentally clicked on the wrong image. But yeah, if you see there, my character on the left and the character I made on the right, I couldn't quite get them to look the same. They don't have the same facial hair, the skin tone, hair color is a bit different. But the story I had for him is he's an old, in the Eve case, he was an old Amar Navy pilot who got discharged for having injury. There's a scar, like a very faded scar over his right eyebrow. You can just sort of see it. And then he sort of was making his own fortunes. But, you know, in Elite, I don't know what he is. In Star Citizen, I'll make the exact same character again if possible. Just because I like to do that. But yeah, so he's a old character, which I randomly made up at some point. But I'll get rid of that because we don't want to look at that anymore. That is enough of looking at that ugly mug. I want to do these passenger missions because I like passenger stuff, as you may have gathered from my flight sim things. I don't know what they have here. They don't have much. Yeah, Irana literally has just the Sidewinder and the Type 9 for, I don't know, ultimate contrast. And I have a Sidewinder here, apparently. One of my bookmarks, I would guess. Let's fly. We'll go to the place where I left. I'm pretty sure I left most of my Anaconda's bits over there. Engage the lights. It's taking time to learn which button I'm using. You can have a look at some of my videos if you wanted for what Star Citizen's like to play. The thing I'd say is at the moment it's not really a game yet. Like I do my ship review videos and I've done a few like sort of streams and just messing around. But aside from that, I don't really play it much yet because, well, like I said, I'm not a combat player and pretty much the only thing you can do in Star Citizen right now is combat in the little arena things. Our positions more or less right. We're a little high, but if we compensate with that roll, there we go, we'll be fine. There we go, navigated that nicely. Yes, I'm not trespassing. Shut your gob. I'm doing your speed restriction. Don't bitch at me. Just remind of the twin blades from Red Alert 3. Don't laugh at me. Or however you said it. Ow, just grabbed my neck. Hopefully the microphone didn't pick that up. But yeah, not a lot to do in Star Citizen right now. But as someone who did game dev, it's nice to see what they do. I really need to play No Man's Sky more. I played a bit of it when the game came out, and since then, I've not really touched it. Not because I didn't like it. Like I said, I sort of enjoyed it. The issue I have with it is more, I don't really have a lot of interest in playing games generally lately. It's why my video output has fallen. I used to try and aim to put out at least one video a week. But yeah, I just have such a hard time getting myself motivated. Motivated. Yes, I can English. I can has English. Or English. But, another tangent. Yeah, I don't put out a lot of videos like I used to. I want to do some more. Internet restrictions are a pain in that regard. Having the family around is another pain in that regard. Means I have to stream at this time late at night, which isn't ideal given a lot of the people, yeah, a lot of the people sort of don't watch it. They're not awake at this time of day. But, yeah. Yeah, they had, what, the Foundation and Pathfinder updates, I believe? They look like they added some interesting stuff. I liked the base building stuff. I mean, that's all I did in Fallout 4. I would like I've never played a Fallout game before, and I got Fallout 4 solely because it had the base building and because I watched NerdCube's complete series of that, and I quite liked seeing how a AAA studio made the whole crafting thing. And it gave me a reason to do what I did in Skyrim anyway, which was looting everything. No, I'm not in America. I'm an Australian, and it is. Let's find a clock that isn't moved away because my room clock is too noisy. It is currently 11:38 p.m. on Wednesday, the 10th of May. So it's about to tick over to Thursday. That friendship drive charge. Love that engage sound. I remember the effect was broken for a while in the beta, and a lot of people hated it because it had like a very solid disc showing in front of you. Yeah, no worries. I mean, most people online, and in particular most people on YouTube, are Americans, so it's kind of noticeable that it's just the general assumption that most people are, in one form or another. It's one of those things. Make another jump. But, yeah, it's always interesting when you see other people. I mean, the people I watch on YouTube, none of them are actually Americans, I think. One of them lives in America now. Like, I used to watch guys who were, like, Americans more, but nowadays I only watch really one or two. My accent's probably a bit of a funny one. I mean, I'm Aussie, but I've also got British and Turkish in me. So as a result, you get some, you know, interesting speeches. And then, of course, being Australia, we've got a mixture where you find like American English and British English spoken all the time, and Australian English is also its own thing. So you see people pronouncing things entirely their own way. So that adds something as well. Let's jump to Shinrata Desra. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But we're going there anyway. Good old Neighbours and Home and Away. I never watch them, but that's where a lot of people get their starts if you're an actor or actress in Australia. For me, the shows I watched when I was a kid were the likes of Round the Twist, because that was amazing. Like, literally, if you've never seen Round the Twist, you owe it to yourself to track down. I mean, there's literally an episode where it's based around a kid gets a fish that gets like stuck in his penis and it spins like a propeller and it allows him to cheat at swimming races. And that is the plot of that. Apparently, OBS just disconnected at some point. I wonder if it dropped me mid-sentence or not. Probably did. Glorious internet. I mean, we're supposed to get the NBN fiber to the curb installation sometime between January and June next year, which would be nice, but I don't think that is going to make that much of a difference. We'll see though. And yeah, I got a notification from OBS shouting at me in the bottom right corner that, hey, you've been disconnected. And I was like, yeah, thanks. Don't really. There's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. I mean, it's reset most of my information. Like, the live timer is still fine. YouTube is showing that as well, which is okay. It's reset the drop frames counter, though, so I have no idea what that is now. Because it's showing 0% now. I think it was on up to at most 16% earlier. That's bad. I've never had it that bad before. Maybe someone's using the internet at the moment, or maybe it's just, like I said, maybe the weather's wrong outside. I mean, if I open the window, I mean, it's pitch black, so I can't see anything. We've got a full moon, though. But yeah. I think it's alright. Here we are. You're such an easy place to get to when you've got a nice long range. And this isn't even very long ranged compared to what it normally would be. I don't actually know what ships I've got here. Cheers, have a good one, Swansea Jack. Fly safe as well. Or as I say in my videos, safe landings. I can't steal Scott Manley's Thunder and Thunder, whichever, with that sort of thing. I would add you, but I don't know how. So that's the fun. There you go. Bit faster entry there, but good. I mean, it's not the fastest I've landed, but I love this landing computer. Always have. I'm not the landing computer, the indicator. So much better than the utter failure one the Star Citizen has at the moment. It gives like no height or positional information at all. Also, man, that guy's cheekbones interesting. Let's refuel. What do I have here? What can you buy here as well? I assume you can buy everything, because that's sort of what it is. Yeah, that's the Vulture. That's the ship I was talking about. That's the one I've got here. The multi-crew seat on it? What was I using? Beam laser, chaff launcher, recovery scanner, shield booster, kill warrant scanner, shield generator, fuel scoop, frameshift drive, interdictor. Alright, because isn't that you could stop someone from jumping or something? I don't remember. Something like that. I'm surprised that's the only ship I've got here. I'm sure I have more here. Apparently not. Whatever. Let's have a look. I've got an Eagle near where my original starting point was. Imperial Eagle? That's a new one. Or new for me. Viper, I've got one of them somewhere. Cobra, I got them somewhere. Don't have a Mark IV. Diamondback, I want to get one of. Cobra Mark IV, I've got one of them somewhere, I think. I'm guessing I've got one of them somewhere. Type 6, I did have one of them, I think I sold it. Dolphin, I kind of want to buy that. Jump range is poor. It's like piss poor, really. But I kind of want to give that a try. I want to try the landing stuff with it. Can't land though, apparently. Or rather, it doesn't have a thing fitted to it. Yeah, I kind of want to buy that. That looks nice. Well, they do look nice. Hero Courier, I want one of them, but I can't be bothered grinding the rank to get one. That's a new one. Haven't seen that before. Asp Scout, not seen that before. Vulture, I have one of them. Asp Explorer, I know that one. Dropship, I know that one. Type 7, I know. Assault Ship, I don't know. Flipper, I do. Gunship, I think I know. Orca, I know. That's the one that, like, nobody ever flew. It's also quite a bit more expensive than a dolphin. Looks interesting. Fer-de-Lance, I know that one. One of the coolest looking ships. I kind of want to get one of them at some point. Python, love one of them. I think I've still got mine somewhere. Type 9, didn't really fly it much. Beluga, that's a new one. Just like the dolphin. The bigger. Interesting wings on the back. Anaconda, yep, I got one of them. Federal Corvette, that thing is interesting. But again, I don't know about actually getting it. And Imperial Cutter, the one that looks like a clipper that got fat. That's basically how I describe it. I'm kind of mixed. I want to buy a dolphin, or do I want to buy a Diamondback Explorer? I could probably buy both, but I should really only buy and outfit one. Because I kind of like the Diamondback. I never flew one, but I've heard decent things about them and they look cool. But I like passenger transport, and the Dolphin seems like a cheaper way to try that. At least small size landing pad, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you're in the chat at all, I don't know. Should I fly the Dolphin or the Diamondback Explorer? Or should I stick with my Anaconda and my Vulture? Because all my other ships are somewhere else, and I can't really be bothered going to retrieve them right now. I remember the Vulture was pretty fun though. But I want to try these two. Convenient that they're right next to each other. Oh, pardon me. Really don't know. I'll just grab the white art one for now, actually. No, I want to store current ship. Don't sell it. Whatever you do, don't sell it. Yeah, they're specialty ships, but I'm at the point where I don't really care what I'm doing. I just like to do something different, and both of these are ships I haven't flown before. I mean, this one didn't exist when I last played the game, so there's that. So what can you do with it? Let's have a look at outfitting. Interesting double deck going on. I would just sell the weapons straight out, probably. I'm not sure they're really adding much. Utilities, they're all empty. Point defense, that's new. 8 sinks, I probably want them. Probably want at least one of them. I probably want, actually, that's underneath. Maybe I should stick. You transfer stuff between points? No. Yeah, you can't stick. Is there any way I can move the heatsink launcher to one of these slots? instead of having to sell and rebuy it. And yeah, I'm gonna just ditch the guns. I don't want them. It's a passenger ship, not a combat thing. They're worthless to have on you. They're just adding extra mass and reducing your jump range. Or internal, what I got. I would want to swap these two. Like that, I'd probably want. Oh, you can do that? That's for swap. Oh, yeah, you can. That's cool. They'll stick heat sinks on the top because I think they look cooler on the top. That's literally my reasoning. They look nicer. And give more of them. You would have seen the mouse twitching there where I just had a bit of a coughing fit. Yeah, I've got a bit of a illness, I think, which is fun. Let's stick a chaff launcher as well. Even though, yeah, actually using such is dubious at best. For internal, what can we do? Well, we can stick the lighter ones. They use more power. A bit lighter if I remember anyway. Life support never really cared too much about. Yeah, it's a lot lighter. Okay, still the same. That hasn't changed. They're a bit expensive. They'd be nice though. Gonna stick them on the level D ones for now. Try and go on the reactor. That works. There you go, I've got myself a little bit. How much is a 4A? Yeah, I'm grabbing it. Uses more power, but look at that increase on range. Power distributor, I probably want to change that as well. The A is surprisingly cheap. Yeah, why not? Not really. Don't really need a A on it, but whatever. I've never really seen the need to upgrade the sensors. They never really seemed to make much of a difference, so I just left them as is, and I was usually fine. You got economy. Other ones have you got? You got economy, luxury, business first. I assume you need a reputation to carry the higher ones. I'm gonna guess anyway. I think. Yeah, I know. These always been the lightest since the beta, which is nice. So I'm trying to stick everything on D, but I like the more powerful uh power distributor just because so things charge faster, and a more powerful frameshift drive because, well, it's obvious. Yeah, whatever. I'm in the mass rating of that, aren't I? My mass. No, I'm actually a bit above that, I think. Or actually, I'm not sure. I don't know what that's telling me at the bottom. Do I want cargo or... If I can put a vehicle hangar in this, I'll totally stick a vehicle hangar in. Don't really need it, but I'd like one. Change the jump range much. Yeah, why not? It's only a single one, but I'll have a single one. Mostly because I want to actually be able to drive the rover at some point. I've only driven it once, nearly died in it. And then that was that. Do any of the passenger missions actually use the cargo? Seem like something you wouldn't really need necessarily. That was that. Window. Do I have any? I don't think so. I don't have anything for this ship. Nah. Weapon D. Why is the front... Where's that putting stuff? Where is that putting stuff? That's a really good camera angle for showing me bugger all. I can see where those ones are going. No nameplates, ship ID, yep, nothing, no. Engine detail, I'm guessing this is from that body kit stuff they allow you to add. Have anything in either? Yep. Haven't bought any of that stuff. You're gonna have a lot of stuff though. Huh. No, they're coughing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna touch any of that. It's more just I'm not sure what to do with the cargo. Like whether it's worth it or not. That'll do. Whatever. Fire groups, yeah, I don't have fire group. Yeah, 25, 27, that's not too bad. Why do I still have this narrow fabric insulation? I don't know where I got that from. Or why I have it. But apparently I do. 4 to 8? What have I got? 14. I don't know where I got that from. What's that do? Guessing that's used for some of this stuff, but I really don't know. And I'm assuming I don't have the reputation to do any of this stuff from here. But seeing adventure. Where do you want to go for this person? Oh, is it one of these things where you've got a reward, I guess? Engineering commodity. Fair enough, that'll do it. That's a decent... What do you gotta do? Ice lava visitor beacon. I could do that. Yeah, show us the universe. You some sort of YouTube celebrity. You guys have transport. That's not very far. That could be just like a little test one. Hostile ships may be sent again. Yes. 5-2. That seems funny. You book someone, but then you don't actually have a ship for them to travel to at that time. That seemed a little bit... These pay out reasonably well. I mean, I'm making more profit when I was doing my trading in the condo, but, you know, They pay out really well. I mean, that pays out nice, but that looks like something that would take a while. Ah, yeah. 21,000 years. That's quite a distance. I suppose that's why it pays out what it does, because that's really taking out your time to do that trip. What about this one? Contract rank steeds, yeah. That's because I've never done really anything like that. That one's a little bit of a trip away. Yeah, I'd need to go to one of the systems I've actually got decent rep at. Maybe I should do that rather than do one from here. I know, uh, galaxy map. The last place I was at, but that I remember being allies with, is Tika. Way down here. And I was allies with these people, if I remember right. Cooperative, relationship neutral, it says. Yeah. Yeah, I was friendly with someone, but I don't remember who it was. I'm pretty sure it was in this system. Maybe I'll fly to this system and find out. Should I... Is it worth putting a fuel scoop on this ship? I mean, I can make it, it seems. But should I put a fuel scoop on this anyway? I don't even know what slot the fuel scoops go under anymore. It seemed like there'd be a utility thing, wouldn't they? Oh no, not a utility. I'm guessing they must go under optional internal now. So if I was to swap out one of these. Yeah, fuel scoop. That's only a small fuel scoop. What would... I would probably want a bigger one, but I want to keep some cargo. You said class 4, you reckon? Difference in the scoop rate changes. I mean, that does reduce my cargo down a bit. Yeah, so what does that put my cargo down to now? I've got 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I would put A, but I'm not sure I want to spend the cost on a ship I'm not sure I'm going to be keeping yet. Because the 4A, I mean, it's not much compared to what I've already spent, but I'm not sure. 0.34 does do more. I mean, it uses more power, but I'm not using guns, so I don't have any of that using the power. I might just leave it at the 4D for now. If I want something better, I can always swap it out. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, we're heading to an unknown system first. Lovely. Don't know why it'd be unknown. This place, I would assume, has been relatively popular. Never bound these things to anything. Maybe I'll bind that to something. Oop. Of course, I go straight for the hat switch on the joystick, forgetting I moved the binding to the one of the hat sticks on the throttle. Man, this thing is a lot more agile than an anaconda. No, I've only got the basic built-in one because I'm not actually planning on exploring anything with this. View's not bad. Sounds interesting. Ooh, yeah. It's nice visibility from this thing. Oop. There we go. I love that crescent moon there. That looks cool. Oh, there goes a cobra. Yeah. Pretty cool looking ship, actually. What, that's the surface scanner or discovery? I like where the lights are. I like how this ship looks, actually. And that looks really cool with that sun being right in that spot. This bloody HUD, if only I could turn it off without muting myself. Ah, fair enough. You just swap out. Does that need like its own separate slot then? It's been like I said, I haven't played the game in over a year. I don't remember most of the details. I remember how to fly. But that's one of those skills that I can transfer from other games, so I'm not really surprised. One new object. I'm guessing that's the star in front of me. That's an interesting sound. Ah, fair enough. Maybe I'll give it a... I'm pretty sure the place I'm going to is a high-tech system, so... if I'm interested, I can always check there anyway. Not intending to scoop, but I'm scooping whilst flying past. Two. Remember to throttle back when I jump out the other side. Ah, so I really have to go around the sun here anyway, so whatever. I will scoop here then. Well, actually, apparently this place isn't marked. So I could, I suppose, technically scan you, even though I don't have a proper scanner, because I'm not scanning here. What did I find anyway? Maybe I'll come back and check these places. Yeah, I'll come back and check these places at some point. Also, yeah, you're right. That fuel scoop fills up pretty quick. Heat level's critical. Yeah, I'll be fine. See? What did I say? I'll be fine. This is exactly how NASA talks, you know. They're like, ah, I'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? And yet my Kerbal Space Program is surprisingly death-free. Like, I've not really killed anyone. I mean, granted, that's because I mostly launch probes and build planes, parachutes and such, but, you know, not many have died. That's an interesting star. Really cool star. I like that sound effect. It reminds me a little bit of the thermal imploder from Star Wars Battlefront, the new one. Well, I can't really say the new one. It's not going to be new soon. Hello, Danimar D'Augustin? Or D. Augustin? Something like that. I'm not very good at reading, apparently. I mean, I like reading, but there's a difference between reading and saying, and yeah. Gay. Yeah. Atik is our next stop. Yeah, I'll put a proper scanner on this probably. Doing some scooping, because why not? It'll save us a little bit of money. Not that I've been caring about money, as my extenuous spending will show. Oh, we're heating up a little bit now. Yep. Oops. That's fun. Field scooping's done, so whichever. Boom reported. What does that mean? That sort of information is new as I'm guessing it's referring to economic boom. Is it? I like that my bottom left is unknown, none, unknown, none, none. Yeah. Aren't I good at informing places? Here we are. And the place I would normally stop at is Valdez Dock. Because it's incredibly close. Slow down, I'm already going slower compared to the distance. How's the game audio been anyway? Is it too loud, too quiet? It's about right. I think it's about right, but unlike Audition when I'm doing my videos, I can't really keep a track of it so well in OBS. I can just sort of like, what do the gradient bars mean? Are the volume levels good? Are they bad? I don't know. My microphone level should be good because I'm still running it through Audition to clear some background noise and such. Hopefully it means it gives you a nice clearer microphone. Same setup I use for the videos actually. Elite Altruist Bagging Collective. Nice name. Also, Tika 2 is the place that I know of. This is actually the site of the place I almost died at. Yeah. I think. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, actually, yeah, it is, because Ali Legacy. That's the place. Someone just say something? Ah, cruise. Fair enough. I love the Elite Dangerous soundtrack. Great little bits of music. I know most people play games with the music off because you play them long enough and you'll hear all the tracks. Which is true. Like World of Warships, I don't have the music on when I play it. But some games like Elite, I feel it adds nicely. Thought I was friendly with these guys. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, apparently my influence is not much here. I'm pretty sure it was. Where am I thinking of then? Thinking somewhere else, aren't I? Is there a way to filter that on the galaxy map, actually? Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down. The proper speed. There we go. Man, I can fly to small landing pads in this thing. And yeah, I know the station would be green, and I know they had like greetings like respected ally or whatever. So I must have been thinking somewhere else. Where have I been then? Whoop, 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 whoop. Too far forward. First. There we go. Where am I thinking of? I'm sure it was here, but I'm guessing it's not. Where could it be then? Wolf 906 is like where I started, or near where I started. Because I remember starting off and I had a ship which I couldn't get anywhere in. Fun. You filter. Those options. Uh, it's none of them. None of them either. Trade maps. Not very useful, I found, but they look kind of nice. Hmm. All that bubble since go back to realistic. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I know it was somewhere around here that I had a good reputation with. Was it? There's too many places. I don't know which ones I've been to. Is it this one? Is it you? What are you anyway? Your Federation doesn't narrow it down much. Well, why did your window pop away? You. Your friendlies. I've got friendlies here. I have something at Doubting. Man, that's a... Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm utterly confused by the reputation. Yeah, I'm friendly with people. That. Except the Alliance. The Alliance I don't have much with. I swear I'm allied with some places though. But I have not for the life of me where they are. Oh, Tulfa. Sounds a familiar name. I think I did bounty hunting there. Where's Tulfa? It's too far, maybe. Oh, that's 80 light years. That's not that. Neutral, neutral. Friendly but civil war. Neutral, neutral. Hmm. So it wasn't there either. I don't know. Somewhere I had good things with. Apparently here I don't. I think I'm just... Yeah, my influence... Oops. I want my reputation. United Tika first, I'm allied. Okay, do you guys... Wrong window. I have to wait for it to load up so I can cancel it. Such is the joy. Oh yeah, donating stuff gives you like great rep, and I've done that a bit. Apparently I don't have 4 cargoes. Oh yeah, bring those bloody things I should sell off, shouldn't... Yeah, you like donate stuff and get a good reputation. So I'm allied with these guys. Probably because I think I donated to them a lot. That's probably... Let's sell off these bloody things I've got, because I don't want... Where are they? There. Ah, it's slightly higher in galactic average. Get rid of you. I'm actually sitting a bit off to the side now, so... There's a thing. Biggest one of us all, sightseeing adventure again. 5. Sting. 11 tourists want that place. Scale. Big one. Fair enough. I mean, that one's further, but... Actually, let's go outfitting. This isn't a high-tech place, but don't have anything. I just want to see where they go. A basic discovery scanner. Can't get any better than that, can you? Hello, bodies. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Yeah, because that's like... That's the one. So we've got that. Item's already oh, that's so I can buy it, right. Whatever, let's put that on. And because I have the vehicle thing, I can't put the other one. That's because I want to keep the vehicle one for now. But I don't really want to ditch cargo space to leave myself. Oh, actually, I just realized this cargo space can go up one. Yeah, this one can go up one. So then that gives me 8. So then I could trade this one out probably with a surface scanner. Yeah, I'll do that. Whoops. What did I press? What was that sound effect? I did something. Yeah, advanced discovery scanners in a 2 slot. What did I just do? Whatever. Oh, I'm utterly confused now. I don't know what that sound effect meant. Yeah, I probably did store it actually, yeah. Why is everything on 1 and then one's on 3? That, can't I just turn that off? Turn you off. Data link scanner, that's the... Is that the surface one? Or is that something else? Got the detailed surface scanner. What does that come under? I don't know. Yeah, I think I did store it. Check. Yeah, I did. I stored it. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's right. It's automatic, isn't it? I had it on something. So what's the data link scanner do? I don't know. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't need that on anything. For generation ships, so it's one of those new things. I have no idea what it does. Fair enough. Uh, yeah. So my local rep here is apparently not what I thought it was. So I don't know where my rep is good. I know I've got good reps somewhere because I remember seeing green stations. I just can't remember where they are. Righto. Maybe I've been to one of these people's things. Let's go down to the place actually that I nearly died at. you. You're a cool place, but I'm not gonna bail on my ship for the rover again. Well, I could go for the rover, but yeah.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Cells around. Align in the right ports. Generation ship logs. Oh, so I'm guessing you get something for going near them, or they give you information. Go somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how generation ships work. That's a cool shot there. Scan all you like, I'm empty. Still in the station perimeter, come on, get out of it. I mean, I'm mostly clear. Zoom back out on the sensor, that's about whatever. I'm gonna speed now. Everything in engines and a little bit in shields.
You have left the no-fire zone. Have a safe trip, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Man, I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours already. Granted, it's not been the most interesting stream, but I've learned a lot more from you guys, so that's one of the reasons why I like doing this stuff. It's easier when you're having someone that just sort of, because I mean, as much as you can just sort of read up on games, I like to just learn from other people. So the generation ships are like, are they good things? Are they bad things? As to what happened on them?
Orbital flight.
Approach this. Orbital flight, yeah. This place looks a lot flatter than the last one. So they're like... I know one of my favourite shows when I was a kid was Silver Sun. The little ABC, the Australian Broadcasting Corporation's, little show which was about a generation ship called the Star Runner. And, going to some place called the Silver Sun. And, yeah. It was an interesting show. They had a situation once where they came across a generation ship that had supposedly left behind them that was in front of them, had gotten like in a wormhole or something, but it was like all abandoned or whatever. Something like that. I can't remember the plot points. The show was a bit weird, but I liked it as a kid. And it had a great theme song, so you know. That's the important thing. I'm probably taking this far slower than I need to. And glide. Feel like the rattle. I'm not actually sure how all this stuff still works. Orbital cruise versus glide versus just normal thing, but I do like the sound of things, and it seems to make sense. still too far away, aren't you? See, they're green, so I'm friends with these people. Yeah, I'm friends with these guys. Interesting accent on their station. Ah, so they're lore-based things. That's cool. Generation ships sound interesting. I mean, I like the idea of them. Yeah, the big planetary bases are... I'm guessing there's not many generation ships in the game. Like, I'm assuming they're not going to be one of the randomly generated things, but I could be wrong. And yeah, a mission to find them would be cool. Like, you know, some guy's been through the archives and found that this particular ship that launched the thing never reported back or something, and they want, you know, maybe some new evidence has come up as to where its whereabouts might be, so you're sent to go after it. Oh, wait. Oh, yep, I forgot. This place has heavier gravity. Up we go. Well, it's always cool to find stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot this place has stronger gravity. There we go.
You're on the deck, clear to disembark. Hello, Commander. We are happy to have you.
Yep, there we go. There we go. Big starbase. Oh, that caution gravity. You know, caution, there's a film here about impossible destruction of stations. Like, how are things all in such close orbital alignments? I don't know. Hollywood, you're amusing me. And confusing me at the same time, rather. Enter hangar. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, the Elite universe is huge, so... that's why there's going to be plenty of places for years that people have never found. Star Citizen is going to be interesting in how it does its exploration. Not sure how they plan on doing it yet, but we'll see. Yeah, I can deploy my Scarab here. Let's not get lost this time though. And I don't think you can leave the outpost because it like puts you inside it. Driving using the roll to steer is interesting. I should probably change that. So where am I? I'm at C. Not that it really matters. I do kind of like how the rover handles. I mean, I like rovers in general and stuff. Where do you leave from then? Like, where are the... Like, where are the doors or whatever? Yeah, I wonder what I'm guessing is a highway or something, because I got a name here. It's just cool driving around this place, because you get a new sense of perspective. Because you fly into it and it doesn't look very big, but then you're driving around it and it's like... I mean, it's empty, there's nobody else driving around here, which is a shame. Got a giant array thing there. That's hangar bays. Going out of control here and that rattle again. See if I can... Maybe I'll just drive around and see if there are big gates to go somewhere, because I do need to get fuel for this thing. I mean, obviously, it looks like the road just ends there, so it's not going to be through there. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with Elite. It's a great game with so much potential. Oh, there's the exit right there. Just turn around a corner and big giant ramp leading to it. Whoop. Jumped a bit there. I didn't know you could just drive out of these places. Apparently you can. That's cool. Yes, I'm English or Aussie, but we drive like the English on the left, so I'm going to stick with on the left. Oh, that's interesting to have your ramp just stop there. Oh, what's he doing? Anaconda. That seems an interesting way to just have your exit just there. Go down slowly. I mean, I probably drive this thing too cautiously, but that's because I play, what's it called? Take on Mars, that game. Where, you drive the rovers. And I always had a habit of accidentally breaking my rovers. Got anything? Repeaters, Darling scan. How do you find, like, these resources? I know you've got, like, the information on the scanner, but... Also, there's the city. That looks cool. Oop. There you go, you can see what the city looks like a bit. I just love how they look. It's just, they seem so dead because there's nothing moving around in them. But, you know, maybe that'll change. That's the issue with procedural generation, is you get lots of cool stuff, but a lot of it is just, you know, it's face value. I don't think there's anything on the scanner this way. Actually, there's something this way, I think. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't want to do a Mark Watney and crash the rovers like he did in the book. Yeah, there's like literally nothing turning up on the scanner. I suppose if I get too far away, I could always just call my ship to me. Like, stuff on the card. I mean, I'm just sort of following the perimeter of the city at the moment, so... I wonder if that's just... Ooh, pardon me, you know, bits of the city, I'm saying. I think it is literally just bits of the city, I'm saying. Ah, so it's actually separated, is it? So I'm not seeing any sort of materials here. Basically, the only thing I'm looking for is something to fuel this, because I'm going to need fuel at some point. That's ship information. Yeah, I don't know where it shows the status of how much fuel you've actually got. Need to show on it. No, that's just global stats. I don't know, because it was showing when I was in the port that I only had, what's it, like 45% fuel in the two rovers when I was in the Anaconda. This is a new one, or in the Dolphin, but yeah, it didn't seem to refuel. Let's just go in this direction, because the scanner showed that there was something over here. Oop. The map needs a system to like set waypoints, so I could say a waypoint back to the city, so I could go there if I wanted. Oh, we've lost scan going this way. There's like nothing this way now. I want to be at this speed, but I don't want to go too fast. I mean, I think it's mostly just going to be the city on my left, so, you know. I don't think I'm going to find anything here. See, I think that's all just saying, hey, look, the city is right there. That's a big metal structure. Too much speed. Don't really want to be getting air. I just like driving this thing. I could probably drive this thing for ages, not actually going anywhere, just because I enjoy the act of simply driving in games. I'm going to assume someone's driven all the way around a planet by now, too. That's just gotta be a thing that's happened. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't want to go on that incline like that. I should be driving down here. Oh, there goes a ship. And another one landing here. What are you? Hey? Yeah, it might be a drone, actually. Why do I get contacts that just disappear so quickly? It's annoying. I'd like to be able to find them, like, find stuff a little better, because, like, I know there's something in this direction, but now it's gone, so. One of those drone things. These are quite large rocks. Bit larger than the other things around. Apparently I can't go in the external camera without also driving, so that's a problem. This must be riveting footage, just a rover driving across a surface, with apparently nothing going this way. Maybe I should just give up and return back to the city. I mean, I haven't gone very far. And find where the entrance was again. It's the other matter. These are all the hangars. Whoop. I mean, you can sort of drive up some of the city. I found that the geometry kind of lets you get that you'll get damaged a bit, but you can drive up some sections of it. This reminds me, I should do a video of some trial stuff maybe, now that I've got, you know, ability to record consoles, games. You're not an entrance, are you? You're just a thing. Yep, you're just... I'm guessing I'm driving on the solar panels. Oop, don't fall off. I don't know how I'm driving so smoothly on that, but I am. Whoa! Spun out a bit there. Rovers would... The way that Rovers have that all-wheel steering would be amazing. Like, it would be amazing for just general driving around, trying to find a parking spot, because you can just turn on the spot. That'd be great. And go sideways. Closest we have are those, like, London taxis that have all-wheel steering and things like that. That's the entrance, if I remember right. Negative tower, bingo on fuel, RTB. Okay. You're the entrance. You are not the entrance. No, you're just... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's a thing there. The entrance had a sign. I need to find where the sign is. I'm probably just circumnavigating this city. But you get an appreciation for the size of it. I mean, I could just ramp up the side probably, but that's probably not good for my health. Also, apparently I've taken some damage. The bumps, I'm sure I haven't done too dramatic jumps or whatever it's saying. Ah, there's the... Or at least one of them. Let's get off there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Steady on. Steady on, lad. I want to go this way. Bouncy, bouncy. Gotta say that like a Borat. Bouncy, bouncy. But I can't do Sacha Baron Cohen's Borat accent at all. I haven't watched like any of those since then. I haven't liked any of them. They've all been too like adult focused and whatever. And it's like, it's like I liked Borat the way it was. Oh, it definitely hit something there. Like, what's this city even here for? It, like, gives no real indication as to what they're doing here. It's just sort of... Oh, actually, this might be giving me information of what they're doing here. They're mining, I'm guessing. Interesting particle effect going on at the foot of that laser there. Yeah, I'd love to get track IR or something at some point. be useful for a lot of my games. Let's go through here. There we go. We can speed back into the city after our drive to nowhere. Where is this docking bay you're sending me to? I have to drive around a thing by the look of it to get there. Are there any gaps through this? Doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna have to go round. Whoa, 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 whoa. Level up. Oh, 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 oh. Off-roading in the city. Yeah. I do like the floating wheelboards. Oh, I want to go up that. Do I not have lights? You not have lights in the SRV, I'm guessing that. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Whoop. Oh, actually, this is sort of where we were, isn't it? Yeah. Go to one of the hangar bays. Get on the road for the hangar bay first. Yep, turn too sharp. Oh, I'm using the same lights for the ship, but they're not doing anything on the rover. So I'm guessing I've set lights for the ship, but not for set lights for the ship, but not for the rover. Then check. I don't know where it is. Headlights. There we go. Rover has headlights now. Good. Same lights the ship should have. Let's see if I can get anything. This guy's got an interesting expression, doesn't he? I might do one passenger thing and then I might call it a night. It is getting pretty late. It's 1 a.m. now. 13 aid workers. Not seeing adventure. Wants to go to Red Carbon and collect data. Oh wow, yeah. Look at that distance. Have fun with work. Beetle hands. I work in the evenings, but I don't work much, unfortunately. So, Take care. I'll take these guys. Why not? Ending states of civil war, apparently. Route unavailable. Why is the route unavailable? It's like, oh, have you not selected that properly? Yeah, you didn't select that properly, okay. Fair enough. Let's launch. Turn the lights on.
Ship disengaged. You are clear for disembarkation.
I love the sensation that the gravity gives to the ships. Really is nice. Okay, see ya, Ally Legacy. You didn't kill me this time. I've got a scoop, so I don't need to refuel, and the repair is mostly because, well, I didn't really care that much. Oops. Why is my view back over there? There. The dolphin sounds interesting.
You are clear of restricted zone. Take care, Commander.
I don't know what the blue circle on the map means. Guessing it means something. I'm not trying to jump there directly. Just wanting to get into orbit. You know what? Stuff you. Where is it? Peak is huge. Which one? Serious. Why so serious? Unlock. No. There we go. That's apparently close enough to align to the escape director. There we go. Now I can... Oh, it already automatically did. Fair enough. Goodbye, Tika 2. Not a very imaginative name. You're the second planet in the Tika system, but you've got a city on you. You'd think you'd at least give it a name. Apparently not, though. I should probably keep climbing, actually. Get out of the planet's sphere of influence so I can accelerate. 60-degree pitch is probably fine. Okay, we're leaving now, so we're getting a decent knack of speed. There we go. Now we can align and jump. That was an interesting departure angle. I sort of did like a U-turn there. I chucked a Yui, as we would say. Chuck a Yui. Yeah, I probably could have. Where am I going? Direct terminal. Where are you? You're behind. Let's just get this scooping complete. Interesting scooping attitude, but it's working, so I don't care. There we go. Now let's head off to our destination. It's not actually that far away. And we have dudes on board. Can't interact with them at all, which is a shame. Not going to drag them off a plane with police, or as what happened to the Qantas CEO yesterday, get a cream pie stuffed in his face whilst he was giving a keynote speech in Perth. That was that was amusing. He took it well though. To a guy just walking up behind him and then pushing it into his face whilst he was mid sentence. Should turn off the orbit lines again. I like having them for aligning when coming into a station so I know which angle to approach to get near the entrance. But what's the message? Oh. What's the updated? Not under attack. Oh, there's a guy who is trying to interdict me. Fair enough. Hey, I like it's like mission failure if you're destroyed. Well, duh. Of course it's a mission failure. If you're dead and they're dead and your ship is just dust, it makes sense. You know? Just a hunch. Let's just get the escape vector for this. I don't know what this is. That's apparently my escape song. But I got out of that. But now I've got my bearings thrown off. There's the station. Someone else gonna try? Yeah, that's the "you are interdicted, but I don't care" jingle, I guess. This ship handles a lot more, has a lot better maneuverability than my Anaconda. I'm not used to it. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one to escape. I mean, it's NPCs, and I've never really had that much difficulty escaping NPCs. At least I never did in the past. I don't know if they've changed that by now. They probably have. Ooh, a red station.
Delta Echo November. Submit a docking request before attempting to land at this federal station.
Yes, I will give a docking request. I'm actually surprised that of all the jumps I've done tonight, that's the first time second time I was interdicted. First time was that time where I didn't know any of my buttons.
Access granted. Land on pad 4-3.
Let's land on the right pad. Where are we? 43. Straight ahead. Interesting looking station. I think they've added more station interior types than when I last played. I wish I had more analog inputs. These hats are too binary. It's most noticeable with landing in Star Citizen, but it'd be nice to have some analog inputs on here as well. That wasn't my best landing, but whatever.
Landing completed.
Landing's a landing.
Down systems. Enjoy your stay at the facility, Commander.
Let's go down. Good terminal. Starport services. Lounge, okay. Okay, aid workers, you can get off now. Welcome. Yeah, the Imperial stations do look cool. So, that's for sure. Yeah. Something. Reduce the chance of famine. Ringed Garden World. Yeah, like you say, some of these pay out a lot. Wow. I mean, I don't have the reputation for them, but wow. That's like just moving one dude. Black hole core and collect data. I guess that's a pretty decent trip for that one. Yeah. 24,000 light years. Man. And he must travel in first class to do that. I mean, that's a good way to go exploring. Take a dude who wants to go there anyway, he'll pay you on the way. That'd work. Yeah, I remember my first passengers. That. And just have a look at the ship. We can get out from under the ship. There we go. I didn't really have a close look at this one. I wonder what that orange stuff is. I mean, it looks interesting, but I don't know what it is. Can't get round the back, apparently. Those fins are just too much in the way. Oh, there we go. I can sort of scoot down to look at the thrusters there. This also has a... I don't know what's causing that. It bugs me. And if we move along side, I can sort of do a nice pan that way, but I can't like at the same way. Doesn't quite work. Where do they get in and out actually? They get in and out from the bottom because there's like nothing on the side, not this side. Then the bridge cockpit command thing, whatever. The turf dispenser there and the heat sinks at the back. Yeah, I actually kind of like that ship. Flies nice. Looks interesting. It's not my favourite looking ship. I mean, favourite looking is the Anaconda. But it's not bad. And, yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream there. Like I said, it is like, it's now 20 past 1 in the morning. And I've been streaming for over 2.5 hours. So, Elite has that effect. It's like, you don't notice the time going by when you're playing it. Good game though. So far I'm impressed by what I've seen with the changes. Still, it seems some of it is a bit shallow, but they're getting somewhere, which is nice. And of course, it is actually a game at the moment, so it's a nice thing to surround with whilst not playing other games. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, what do I say? Just safe landings. Suppose space game land, so safe landings. Ta ta.